Good evening. So we're gonna continue with this one from where we left off. Last time I played this, I made a save state at stage like 4 or something like that, because I didn't have time to continue. So we'll continue from there. Gonna load up the state now. There it is. And we'll resume from here. I felt immediately that like my aptitude from last time isn't really around. Although I am doing pretty well, I guess. Wonder if those explosions actually hurt you. Should you be close enough to them? Ah, spear guys. The best part about the spear guys is their incredibly long range. But I still haven't really figured out if you actually gain more points from flinging enemies than just hitting them. I think I do, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I get like 400 points more just by hitting them. And that's why I try to fling them all the time. Seems because it yields more points. These I still haven't like understood how to actually defeat. Maybe the only way is actually to trigger them. Oh, I apparently got those too. This stage is very taxing on your health, actually. I don't really know why, but it is for some reason. Just keep them coming. Oh my. Gee, York, have you already been around for 4 months?
Ovit 4 månad skapa HD das ur pantsu.
Das ur pantsu. Has it already been 4 months? Wow, time flies. This is apparently the best way of handling those enemies. Well, thank you very much, Yorkie. I appreciate it immensely. And thank you for coming back even though there's no... there's actually nothing in it. There's no emotes, no nothing. Just me. My awesome personality, I guess. Can't offer you much more than that. Get a stun lock in? Oh. Got him. But I don't think this stage is over. Nope. Oh, give me a pizza, please. Pizza, please. Oh my, the lag. Give us a pizza, please, please. Nope, apparently not. No, going easy on us. So what have you been up to today, Yorkie? Friday and all. Hey, extra life. Why is it so difficult to give us... Check Discord. Alright, I will. These are the worst enemies when you're really low on health. Due to their range. It's those and the... Wait, is that it? Is that the end of the stage? No? But at least I get a pizza, so... That's good. What boss is this? I don't remember. Oh yeah, the crocodile. I don't remember. He had a dumb pattern, I remember. The special uses health. However, once you're down to 1 health, you can't lose any more from them. So by then, it's free. God damn it. He always does the tail whip right after you've hit him. Unless he's going for the gun. So basically, once you're down to 1 health, you have infinite specials until you die. Now the glass cannon technique. It's very unreliable, but you can get surprisingly long on your last sliver of health due to it. So this is like the stun lock you want to get him into. As you can see, bosses in this game can take like an infinite amount of damage. He is by no means difficult, it's just incredibly time consuming. And the only thing that actually makes him somewhat difficult is the sheer amount of time it takes to kill him. So there's so many chances for you to screw up before you actually manage to kill him. That attack, I'm not really sure if you can actually dodge. I think it always hits you more or less. Didn't mean to do the drill attack there. I just... Shit. Now he's dead really soon, so I can just spam the special. It's so unfortunate, if I didn't die there, I would have get to keep that extra life and get a health refill. But I didn't manage to. That was unfortunate. I did kill him relatively fast now, since I started spamming the special by the end. I'm almost at an extra life. wonder why I haven't gotten a Twitch or a Discord notification. For some reason, they don't work all the time on my phone. Which is very annoying. Streamer mode? Yeah, but like yeah, while I'm streaming, I understand it. Maybe you wrote something just a few moments ago then. I thought you wrote something like a few hours ago or something like that. Ah shit, I hate these. These are the worst. At least better than they are in the SNES version. Oh, I just started. Alright, that explains. God damn it. You're gonna try to learn a weaker Garfield. You're getting into speedrunning, eh? That's a freaking curse. Speedrunning breaks people. Hate these enemies. I really, really hate them. You have a world record? What game? Senran Kangura, maybe? Ouch. God, I hate these. Mortal Kombat 3 on the Master System. Is it contested? Or do you have a world record just because it's only you? Because I was like that on a game once. Or like there was one time, but I was like twice as fast as he was. Because he hadn't even tried. Fuck, I hate these. I didn't mean to pick up that one. But I think that's the... yeah, that's the troll pizza. Shit. It was uncontested, but you took it. Alright. I do miss speedrunning from time to time, I must admit. There's some parts of it that's really, really fun. Although I also really don't miss it. I was running the game since. Also, why... if it is terrible, why did you get it in the first place? If you don't enjoy it? I'm guessing you enjoy it somewhat. Otherwise you probably wouldn't have been invested the time. I don't really get why they give you a pizza so early in this stage. Ah, okay, I guess. I think among the worst things on the internet is probably people who brag about having a world record when their world record is uncontested. This, you just have to do like a special to get them all. It's not worth spending the health to kill them. It'll only cost you 1 health to take him down with a special attack, and it's infinitely valuable to do that. You can't jump attack these if you are too far away, because they'll do that to you. You'll have to time it. Just keep them coming. Just keep them coming. The same thing with these. It's not really worth fighting them. Unless you can get one of them, because then you can outrange them. But as soon as there's two of them, you're in trouble. I don't think I'll ever take the Wii off where we could Garfield, but I find it fun enough to play. And it's short enough to learn. Oh, that's good. That's as good a reason as any. I guess it's similar to how I played Pharaoh's Great Adventure. I found that like actually amusing too for some reason. Although the game is like complete crap. I actually enjoyed it. Oh yeah, this place is really shitty. I remember. I have to fight enemies on this moving platform here. About how long does the Wicked Garfield take? 10 to 12 minutes, I guess? Are there auto-scrollers, I guess? It's like a 10-minute game where you have 2 minutes of auto-scrollers. Are really easy. No? Ah shit, this is a really shitty boss if I recall correctly. It charges at you eventually. I don't remember how to... You were supposed to do something here. Yeah, that's it. You can like... Exactly. That's how you're supposed to do this. This boss takes forever to beat. And it's an incredibly boring fight. Shit. 16 to 17 minutes. That's manageable at least. That's definitely doable. God damn it. He starts blinking so fast after a while that the system cannot keep up. Sometimes he becomes like a solid color for me too. The worst part here is that you don't get a pizza. You just have to keep fighting. Shit. This fight is really shitty too. This one is probably gonna consume a lot of lives. You can get like a couple of hits in sometimes like this, but eventually it's going to strike you. Have an if in your special? Yeah, exactly. So like if I'm at 1 health, then it doesn't consume health. Otherwise it does. Oh, an iframe. Yeah. Yes, you're completely invulnerable while doing your special. Gonna jump at me eventually. Yes, but since it consumes health to do the special to begin with, I try to avoid it until I'm like down to my very last health. Because again, can get a lot of hits in normally. Maybe it's actually like just worth to special all the way along. I'm not sure. Maybe the health to damage ratio is better. It might actually be, because the special does deal a lot of damage. La da 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 da. There's like 2 stages left now till the final boss, and I haven't used a single continue this time around, so we should be able to beat the game. I got to the final boss last time, and then I died. I died game over, but by then I had used up like 3 continues by this point. Can't literally get away. I'm pretty confident in my ability this time around. It's just this stage in particular sucks really bad. And especially this here capsule. The one that spawns these bastards. This one takes up so much health to beat. But you want to have your back against this wall, because if you fall off the edge you lose a lot of health. You don't die, not like directly, but you do lose a lot of health. Gee. God damn it. These are like nigh impossible to kill. Yeah, these guys should just... I hate them so bad. Because they do everything they can in their power to flip you off the stage. Among others, trying to stay near the edge, which is a really shitty technique. The song on this stage is really good, in my opinion. I think this is the last wave of these blocks. Yep, then you have spear guys. There's a lot of them this time around if I recall correctly. Yep, that one attack. Sucks so bad. Got him. Die you dumb shit. This enemy should not be allowed. It's the worst thing ever. I was so close to. I want to recall there being a really shitty enemy up here too. Or like a boss or something. Alright, so voting is opened. Get your votes in, folks. Shall we continue to play the Manhattan Project? Get your votes in. Hey, extra lives. Shit. Yep. We're preparing for more chicken juice. You feel the time game hype. That should be it. Perfect. God damn it. Starfoot soldiers. Ugh. Well, they're the second worst. The worst one is by far the spear throwing guys. Those are the abs. These guys are pretty annoying too. You should be able to like screw it. There's a couple of them coming here. No, shit, these guys. Should be able to take one of them out with a poke strat. Yep. God damn it. Poke, poke, poke. My phantom's eyes pokes them down. Seems like this is gonna be a continue. That makes me happy. I really want to beat this game. Right, special spam. Commence the special spamming. Right, we voted to continue. Did it kill the first guy? No? I think so. Yep, got him. Ah. Huh. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Because I remember there being a place where there came a lot of those laser guys, but I didn't remember it being here. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I got him. Somehow. Boomerang soldiers. Oh. Is this the last batch? I think so. Oh. So many of them. Special is completely broken. Right, so the boss is like by this thing here. I'm very soon at the boss. So I'm getting a lot of usage out of my specials here. But also walking too close to the sign damages me. Because it's electrocuting. So that's why I'm staying so far away from it. more batch of these guys. No health up. Shit. I don't remember this guy's pattern at all. Oh yeah, this is what he does. I wouldn't remember him walking slowly towards me and then charging and doing his punching, so I might be able to actually... If I'm lucky, I might actually manage this. You might be able to like spam him when he's walking backward there. He punches once. Then he just stands around. Yeah, I could get a couple of hits in there. He punches once. Ha. Ha. That was a really, really good stage. I got so far on my last sliver of health. It was amazing. This is the last stage. There's two bosses left. There's first it's Krang, which is by far the shittiest boss in the entire game. And he's the only boss I still haven't figured out the pattern for. I actually have no idea what you're supposed to do and how you're actually supposed to approach that boss. Oh yeah, these dudes. Fuck them. There's a gauntlet of like 3 of those after one another. God damn it. Also, regular foot soldiers gets much harder throughout the game. They're really easy on the first couple of stages, but their arsenal of attacks grows very quickly. The foot soldiers are like nothing like they were the first couple of stages once you get to like the 4th or 5th stage. Running boomerang guys are pretty easy to manipulate. You just have to wait for them to actually throw their boomerang, that's when they're vulnerable. Problem is when they have another guy defending them. Then they become troublesome. Like this one, there's 2 of them. Now we're gonna special spam and hope we get to... Shit. I was gonna say hope we get all the way to the... Because I know there's a pizza by the end of this stage. We got a hit. I mean, we got low. Far too early. So this is going to become very difficult. I didn't mean to flip him. It just sort of happened. I didn't get an extra life at 60,000 either. Extra lives becomes more and more sparse the more score you get. The first one is at 50,000, the second one at 100,000, and then you have to get to like 200,000, then 300, 400, 500, and now I didn't even get one at 600. Shit. I was expecting a pair of blue to come around and do that attack. I didn't expect yellows. That's why I fell for it. Fuck, there's the pizza. I was so close. And I have to get it here. And I won't reach it when I'm at the boss. Alright, so this boss, I have no idea how to handle him. I really don't. No wait, it's not Krang. Not yet, it seems like. I was so certain this was gonna be Krang. This is the one you didn't know about? It is actually a really good game, I must say. God damn it. Its biggest issue is, as I've said a couple of times, all of its bosses have like an infinite amount of health, it feels like. Oh my, Turtles 1, that's such a... That game is such a pain. There we go. Still have a copy of 2. 2 is really good. I like 2 a lot. That's the one I played. Shit, we're so low now. God damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. God damn it, this is really bad. Because there is a... No, I didn't remember that extra boss, so I guess there were 3 bosses left. Krang is at the end of this stage, and then there's Super Shredder. Oh god, yes, a pizza. I want to kill these first. That was such a waste. Holy hell. That's what I get for being greedy. Oh yeah, please spawn the shit. I guess I deserved that one. Gather up, boys. Yeah, these tiny balls that I don't really understand how to defeat. They just die sometimes. They're invulnerable sometimes and they die sometimes. That's all about all I understand of them. Flip him. Damn it. These blue ones are vicious. Yeah, it is. And I think they're invulnerable if you hit them like from a low position. That's what I think I've gathered thus far on them. Is this the part where there's 3 of them? No. Yeah, that's true. Their bouncing probably screws with the game's like height detection or something like that. I thought I would kill him though. What? That so shouldn't have hit me. Let them away. Shit! This is the gauntlet of 3 I was talking about. I'm really down to my last tiny sliver. Oh yeah, the ninja soldiers. Shit. Hovering spear soldiers are by far the worst. This is bad. Well, that's my first game over. Like the design. You talking about the bouncing ones or the flying spear soldiers? I agree, the spear soldiers looks really good, but they're incredibly annoying to fight. Oh yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. Foot soldiers become so aggressive in these last stages. So this time around I can actually shit, this deals a lot of damage. There we go. Gather up, boys. We can get you, all of you. Apparently not. It's also really annoying that their shots are like really impenetrable. I agree. I mean, the amount of enemies, different types of enemies in this game are, for being, it doesn't, it feels like it's almost a SNES game. But I think the enemy diversity is even higher than the Super Nintendo. Because Turtles in Time has a lot of enemies, but I think this one almost has more of them. Shit. Got him. Shit. It is really cool. You have to learn so many different enemies, like patterns and behaviors, to do well. Some strategies works really well against some enemies, some strategies doesn't work at all. Like jump kicks works against most in the early stages. Then after a while, the enemies learn to counterattack you. If you charge at, do these jump kicks at them when they're just standing idle, then they're gonna counter. So you have to wait until they do something else. God damn it! Why are these so hard to dodge? I don't remember what I died to last time. It was right about here. I got almost exactly as far as I did last time. Yeah, there was a couple of balls and blue guys, wasn't it, that killed me? I'm pretty certain it was. Right about here. Yep. Balls and blue guys. That one blue guy in particular that shows up from the side. Was close. Sorry for getting quiet all of a sudden, but I focus a lot. Please give me a pizza. Nope. No pizzas. At least I got to the boss. Maybe I'll get a special or two in. This boss is horrible. Mostly because that special attack can't be dodged. This one. If he's in the middle of the room, you can't not get hit. That was the perfect... I got the triple hit in on him. God damn it. Look at the amount of damage this dude can take. He frickin' never dies. I'm not laughing because I've seen it a few times and I know exactly how dumb it is. This boss is incredibly frustrating to fight. And he has that super broken counter attack too that he can do, which makes him invulnerable to damage and counter attack me. Well, I made it. I know. It looks like he's really happy. Like, hey guys, I gotta do this all by myself. So I have no idea how to actually beat this boss. I actually have no idea. It's like I don't know how to dodge the lightning bolt. What the shits? They actually were undodgeable. Wow. Might be the same then. I know you can dodge them, like, sometimes. But it's rare. Here you can try to use your special, since you're invulnerable while the special is, like, occurring. Shit. So that's like my best shot at dodging them, it seems like. Like, standing close to them seems to help with dodging them. Like being really close to Shredder when the lightning lands. That makes you able to dodge them sometimes, but not all the time. Because the thing you like need to trick the pathing. Then it might be possible somehow to dodge it. But just maybe. God damn it. Hey, there actually dodged it. It is possible, but it's possible but very hard, I guess. But now I only have like my I just gotta try to keep screw attacking him until this is over. Shit! It didn't trigger. But as you can see, he can take... I don't know how much damage he can take. Let me continue from him, please. Shit, down here. I don't know how to beat this. Because in earlier stages you've gotten to like continue from the sub stage you were at. His health bar has a lot, yes. That's a pretty... That's a good description of it. I'd probably describe it as nigh endless. But that's just me. Ah, shit. Didn't mean to do that. It doesn't really matter though, since these guys are here. Can't spawn the next wave, no. Shit. So cheap. They are protecting one another, they become really troublesome. Whoop. Yeah. I don't mean to do the special, but the input for the special is basically jump and hit in a very quick succession. But sometimes I try to do that, the jump kick really quickly. You might accidentally pull off a special. But they've really pulled out every horrible enemy in this stage at once. I have no idea what it's supposed to look like they're doing when they jump in on you like that. It's like some kind of wrestling jump. Huh. Legit worst enemies in the game. Mid-air grapple? Yeah, that might be what they're trying to do. Because they do grab you if they get to you, so I guess that's a good... Well, that's probably the best idea I've heard thus far. Because I've been thinking about it myself and can't really figure it out. Ah shit, there was another wave of these. There's bound to be another blue dude, isn't it? Yep, there he is. There's one too. I'm just back to special spamming for a while. Hope I make it to Krang. I mean, having to fight Krang and then Super Shredder... It's so not fair. Oh, that's... Just the last wave of spear throwers. Like here, I would so like a pizza here. That would make this somewhat manageable. Fuck you too. Then that rocket attack comes around and there's nothing you can do about it. That attack too, like I don't... I don't really get what you're supposed to do when he does it. I wish I knew how much health these bosses had, because I can't count... I can't count past fuck tons. Here's the wonderful joy of Krang legs. The joy of Krang legs. The Krang legs are actually the worst. If it wasn't for them, this phase would be manageable. But they like start their dumb polka dance like out of nowhere. Like whenever it decides to, it just starts polka dancing. And I don't really get how to avoid it. Most of the time it feels like you're not meant to avoid them. Hey, he reforms. That actually means I've done a decent amount of damage to him. Is this where he starts to use the barrier all the time? It's that face I just can't beat. He hasn't even started blinking yet. Got him. With like one. And here too, why can't I get a pizza here? What's wrong with this game? How are you supposed to beat this? Frustrating. I'm gonna sneeze very soon. I can feel it. See, now I just pulled off some bench for the fight and laughed the entire time. Shit! Yeah, the infernal can. Something tells me his AI is a bit screwed up when I'm dead. I might actually get... might be onto something when it comes to dodging that thing. Shit, I was too slow. You have to like do one of these jump kicks at the exact right time when the lightning is about to land. There was a regular shredder phase actually earlier. We fought that one on Manhattan before we went to Crank's ship. Ouch. It appears like the lightning takes aim pretty early at where it's gonna go. If I just get out of the way early enough, I can actually dodge it. Shit. God damn it. What? Shit. Does freaking 2 pieces of damage to these punches. Alright, so shall we continue to play the Manhattan Project, or have we had enough? Get your votes in, folks, get your votes in. Shredder's blinking. We're getting to him. think we can take it. God damn it. Krang in the last movie. I don't even remember that, to be honest. Ouch. God damn it. Yeah, the lightnings always strike exactly where he's standing. So I use that to predict its movement. Because I know where it's going to land. Then it's going to aim at me, so I try to do a jump kick right as it lands. To get out of his... of the lightning's path. God damn it. It feels like we got him soon. We're so close to getting him. Yes! Please don't have anything more. Please let this be the end. Is this GG? Please tell me it's GG. What do you mean no? Yes. I want you to turn it off mid-ending. Alright, we're done. Nice. Oh. Yeah, the voting clock will keep ticking, but it doesn't really matter what the outcome is, since I've already paused it. Ah. Alright, good voting. Thank you everyone. I appreciate it. Do we want to check all this? Yeah, we'll do that. Talon Almizi. I'm not sure I've seen you around before, so welcome to the stream. If you want to get your game submitted and maybe have the chance to win, visit geckman.com. Let's see it over here. You can add your submission to the database if you'd like. And if you get lucky, you might get your game. Alright, that's good enough. This is a very good game. My first time playing. Would I play it again? Nah, I probably wouldn't. I mean, it's enough to beat this kind of game once. Or maybe it has 2-play mode. I would play it again. I would play it as 2-play mode. It's good graphics. The music. Music. And good controls. The only issue is the amount of health on some bosses. But in general, I had a very good time. Good challenge too. Not too easy. A decent fight. A true classic. Nice.